Hi everyone, here is Pas from Dark Tower Interactive, and today I want to give a quick overview of all the new sample projects since I've seen a lot of questions in the Discord community. So let's start by the new big thing, which is basically the gas implementation. So the ability system component we use in ACF is the ACF ability system component, which is a child class of the Unreal's one, and inside it we can find all the data assets that are our ability sets. And ability sets is just a collection of abilities that specific character can use. For instance, in this case, we see that we have the default ability set, which is the one which holds the ability that are always available for that specific character, while in the other data assets which are tagged with moveset rifle, moveset pistol, moveset bow, we hold the abilities that can only be activated when we are equipping a weapon that has this specific tag. As you can easily understand, those abilities will be usable only when we are equipping a bow. I will not go super deep into the details of what every properties does because we will basically have documentation for that. But what is very cool, I think, in this new implementation is that for every ability within the ability sets, you can customize their property. And this data-driven approach helps a lot in avoiding to create thousands and thousands of child abilities just to change one property. All the properties that you need to change are fully exposed in this data asset, so you can just customize every instance of your ability without going into a mad state of thousands and thousands of gameplay ability just to change one property within it. Another cool feature of ACF 4 is that also the gameplay attributes are now fully based on gas, but our system strongly empowers gas by making everything fully exposed to blueprints. So, for instance, if we want to create a new attribute, we can just do a right click, select blueprint class, and we can choose as a parent class ACF attribute set, base attribute set. We create one, call it as we want, survival attributes. And for instance, if we can try here to add a new variable of type gameplay attribute data, and we give them a name, let's say I don't know, a new attribute like cold resistance and max cold resistance. We compile, and if we open any gameplay effect like init GA, like this one, if we go into the list of the attribute, we will see that we have survival attributes, cold resistance and max cold resistance, basically in 2 seconds, ready, without writing a single line of code in C++. And as you may know, in gas, all the attributes are independent, while in ACF we have also the concept of statistics for something like that, in which, for instance, you want that cold resistance is capped between 0 and max cold resistance, because that's what usually happens in action RPGs. And that's also very easy to be done in blueprints in ACF, because we can go in class defaults, select the clamps array, and here we go. We clamp the attribute cold resistance to the max value of max cold resistance. And of course, if we want to, we can also clamp it to 0 to avoid negative values. And that's it. Done. Of course, this for now is an experimental feature that we are going to test and improve deeply in the future. If you find any bugs, please let us know in Discord. But this opens really a massive amount of possibility for blueprint users to build very complex RPG systems within ACF and gas without having to dig deeply within our C++ code, but just using blueprints. And I think this is super cool. So for now, it's enough. I will probably go over new features of ACF in the next video. So see you later, guys.